الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Having Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time on your mind is very rewarding. One of the things that I want to mention to you that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us about is when you leave the house. When you leave the house, generally you're not thinking except where you're going, if you have everything with you, if you got the keys, if you forgot something, if you're late, and such. That's what's on your mind. So to step outside the house and to stop for a second and say Bismillah, Tawakkaltu ala Allah, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah is not easy. We say it's easy, but it's not easy. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to apply. Why? Because your mind is not there. And shaitan makes it look like you're going to be late from anything you're planning for, even though it takes you seconds. But Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, if you say, Bismillah, Tawakkaltu ala Allah, I relied on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I start my mission with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessing. And I am relying on you, O Allah, to run and do whatever I'm going to do. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla ay la tahawul min hal ila hal. I cannot move from here to there without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I cannot move from the state of doing bad to doing good without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I cannot do good or bad without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wala quwwa, and even if I want to do it, I don't have the power without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I want to pick up that wire and I lift 400 pounds. I cannot pick it up without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's power to let me pick it up. See how good it is when you know what la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah means? We say it, but do we really understand it? And if we understand it, do we really believe in it? Like I cannot do this with my hand without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helping me to do this, even though it's so simple. When you say that, what happens? Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. تنحى الشيطان عن طريقه. Shaitan would step aside. You and her step out. Go to sleep. I'm talking to you. Yes, both of them. As if they can't see what I'm talking about. Every time, that's all they do is talk while I'm talking. Extremely disrespectful. So when you do that, Shaitan steps aside and he would say to the other Shaitan who is waiting to ruin your day, كيف بك برجل هدي وكفي ووقي. Move away from here. What are you going to do with a man who is under the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, protected him from evil, guarded him from things he don't even know about, which is like you, Shaitan, because you don't know it, you don't see him, and he's guided to do good and to be doing the right thing all day long. Why he say that? Because when you make the dua, a voice would say, Hudit wa kufit wa wukit. A voice comes, maybe it's an angel, maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself would say, you are guided, you are protected from evil, and you are guarded from anything bad. Can you imagine? Just for this simple dua, Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You come to school, you go to work, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will aid you and help you make the right choice and do the right thing all day. Why? Because you remembered Him. He's going to remember you in taking care of you. How many of you make that dua? Few. How many of you know the dua? That's exactly, that's what we're leading to. How many of you know the dua? Can we say it together? Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. One more. One more. Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Make sure every day when you leave the house or any other time, just stop for a second. You open the door, close the door. Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Go on and have a good day. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Salah, correct.